right. Some of you have already heard this. Who has not yet seen me today? Any new people? Who has never seen my show once? Oh, Zach. Oh, buddy. Well, welcome to the worst day of your life. Right. A couple of things. Number one. All Psycho fans of the show, Shakespeare stans, if you will, Joe and Kara made up some wonderful official show punch cards. Because for this weekend, I'm doing 10 over the 12 time slots, 10 separate shows, 10 performances. So Macbeth happens 3 times every day at 3 o'clock, but the rest of them, including Henry V for Vendetta, The Taming of the Dude, Midsummer Night's Scream, what is that one? Romeo and Juliet, Flying Implement of Doom Edition, Julius Caesar, Beware the Ides of March of the Penguins, the Hamlet Christmas Special, 12th Night and the Three Bears, the Tempest of 3 Hour Tour, and Titus Andronicus, you know, for kids. Fill them all out and get us a prize of dubious value. Also, I just realized for where you put the fairy and how I'm holding the pen, it looks like I'm stabbing the fairy. So, I guess it's appropriate we're doing Midsummer Night's Scream. Is Drew Barrymore here? She needs to open the show now. Yeah, thank you, one person. All right. But, grab those. At the end of the show, I will have merchandise, including Fluffy Kitten Love Grenades. From Macbeth, Death by Fluffy Kittens. Throw them at your friends. They don't die, just get irritated. See?
You missed one?
It went over to the dog, who ignored it. Thank you, dog. All right. Now, oh, excellent. Yeah. Now, many colors available, including green, spooky white, and pumpkin spice latte. $10 a piece. And if you would like the comic book of Julius Caesar, Beware the Ides of March of the Penguins, just let that title wash over you. I'm selling these for $20 as a fundraiser. The illustrator of the book, Todd Brugmans, he died quite suddenly 2 weeks ago. And so all of the proceeds from this book are going to the GoFundMe we have established to help his wife Annie defray the costs of his hospital stay and funerary costs. So that will be available as well. And then, finally, all the nerds, this message is for you. Next summer, June 21 to 28, we are going to be playing Dungeons and Dragons in the United Kingdom. We are going to tour castles by day and play Dungeons and Dragons in those castles at night. So if you want to join me for that, come and get information up here at the end of the show. And finally,
I would totally go.
oh, sweet baby Jesus, let this work. All right. All right. I'm going to take a swig of
I have a
coffee
friend in
now.
Scotland. Should tell her, be like, join up with them.
No, I'm really wishing it was not, because this is such an amazingly good idea. So, lords and ladies, for the first time ever, and possibly the first time only, I present to you A Midsummer Night's Scream. So, friends, let's get this party started. My name is Will Shakespeare, which means you should cheer now. That was good, but let's be a bit more obnoxious. When I say you should cheer now, you need to go insane. Hoot, holler, clap, cheer, stomp your feet, whistle, throw small loved ones into the air. Basically, yeet the baby. I'm Will Shakespeare, and you should cheer now. She totally did. She yoked the baby. Now, who is now upset about being yoked? She's like, nah. Now, friends, today's story is audience interactive, which means it will require all of your help. So when I say that everybody says, ooh, I need to hear all of you say, ooh. Everybody says, ah. Ah. People cry out, dear God, what is that thing?
Dear God, what is that thing?
We have dramatic music. And not very dramatic music. We have random sound effects of randomness. start with a song. So take your hands, hit your lap 2 times, clap your hands 1 time. Do it again, again, again. No, don't sing it, I don't want to get sued. No, not that one. Instead, it goes like this. Now I'm a little teapot, short and stout. Here is my handle and here's my spout. Let me get all steamed up and hear me shout. Tip me over and pour me out. Sing it, I'm a little teapot. Let me hear all of you sing it.
I'm a little teapot.
Yeah, keep that going.
I'm a little teapot.
Genuinely not what I meant, all right. But thank you for all doing it. With one break, we shall do the dumbest joke ever. Now Mary had a little lamb, its fleece was white as snow. And everywhere that Mary went, the lamb was sure to go. And followed her to school one day, which was against the rules. And made the children laugh and play to see a lamb at school. Ba, 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 ba. Black sheep, sing it.
Ba, 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 black sheep.
Humpty Dumpty sat on a wall. Humpty Dumpty had a great fall. All the king's horses and all the king's men gonna put Humpty together again. Always designate your driver. Let me hear it.
Always designate your driver.
It's good advice. Now friends, keep that beat going. Yeah, your favorite nursery rhyme, and let's see if we can make up a verse for it. Itsy Bitsy Spider? All right. You sound really excited about that. This is my favorite thing in the world. The itsy bitsy spider went up the water spout. Down came the rain and washed the spider out. Out came the sun and dried up all the rain. And the itsy bitsy spider went up the spout again. Ron Weasley is afraid of spiders.
Ron Weasley is afraid of spiders.
Was that great? No, but you liked it. All right. What's that say about my show? Oh my God. Give me one more. London Bridge. London Bridge. All right. Well, all of these things are about sad things. All right. London Bridge is falling down, falling down, falling down. London Bridge is falling down. My fair lady, we apparently don't have good infrastructure.
We apparently don't have good infrastructure.
And you know why? Because this is the tale of Captain Jack Sparrow, a pirate so brave on the seven seas, a mystical quest to the Isle of Tortuga, Raven Locksway on the ocean's breeze. Now back to the good part. Jack and Jill went up the hill to fetch a pail of water. Jack fell down and broke his crown, and Jill came tumbling after. Girls perform better than boys on the SAT.
Girls perform better than boys on the SAT.
Now friends, keep the beat going. For you and a few, the proud, the nerds. Now some of you may be thinking, Shakespeare, why are you calling me a nerd? Well, people, you're at a Renaissance fair and you're doing this. It gets no nerdier. You're the ones who go to a Renaissance fair wearing amazing costumes. Or really nerdy t-shirts, and you know who you are. You're the ones who wear red shirts and understand you will die in the show. You use the nerdy language where it's like, Bazinga! And Hodor! And Ribbly Wobbly, Timey Wimey! And you understand that I really mean it when I say I love you 3,000. So you are my friends, and I will lead you to freedom. Reach into the bottom of your heart, the copper of your heart, the subcockle, your left big toe, your neighbor's pocket. And sing this final verse with me. But for enough of you good people right here, right now, I wouldn't be here doing this. No, I'd be at home. In my mother's basement. Doing this. Still wearing velvet. So thank you for being here and allowing me to have the greatest job in all the world. Now at the end of the show, if you love me, if you really love me, please throw $5 into my hat. And if you hate me, do it anyway, because I'm going to need the gas money. But sing with me now. Every pair of hands. Every pair of voices. 5, 6, 7, 8. A, B, C, D, E, F, G.
H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R,
Let me hear
S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, and Z.
Now yourselves applause. Now, let's stop this story. Oh, sweet baby Jesus. All right. Let's stop this story the way all good stories begin.
A long time ago in a galaxy far, far away?
Nope. No good story starts that way. No. On a dark and stormy night, replete with dramatic music. The gods were dead to begin with. Yay! Zeus was dead. Hera, dead. Apollo, dead. Mostly because the Cylons came and destroyed the 12 colonies of mankind. Thank you, nerds in that section over there. I like that you're just sticking with me as we make this up as we go. But there were two people who were deeply in like with each other. And this is their story. It's the story of a girl and a boy. And another girl. Whoa. And another boy. Whoa. This is the story of Hermia. Come here, Hermia. And Lysander with the good hair. Yes, you. Yes. And she says to him, "Oh, my dear Lysander.
My dear Lysander.
How I love you.
How I love you.
How I dote on you."
How I dote on you.
And he says, "And I have grown fond of you as well.
And I have grown fond of you as well.
I like you a lot.
I like you a lot.
Like a lot, a lot."
Like a lot.
And she says, "We should be married, you and I."
We should be married, you and I.
He says, "Maybe,
Maybe.
someday later,
Well, eventually, someday later.
when the world is ending,
When the world is ending.
and we no longer have prospects."
And we no longer have.
And she says, "Lysander,
Lysander.
the Cylons have literally destroyed the 12 colonies of mankind.
Destroyed the 12 colonies of mankind.
It is the end of the world as we know it.
It is the end of the world as we know
The
it.
end of the world as we know
The
it.
end of the world as we know
It's
it.
the end of the world as we know it."
The end of the world as we know it.
And he says, "But I feel fine." All of a sudden at this moment, who should enter the scene but her best friend and boon companion, Helena, this tall lady right here. All right. Oh wow, I grabbed two gingers. This is fun. And she says, "Bestie!"
Bestie.
But facing this way. She says, "Bestie!
Bestie.
Heart of my heart!
Heart of my heart.
Friend of my youth!"
Friend of my...
And she says, "Yes, Bestie."
Yes, bestie.
She says, "I, Helena,
I, Helena.
have bad news for you, Hermia."
Bad news for you, Hermia.
It's just worse than the 12 colonies of mankind being destroyed
Worse than the 12 colonies of mankind being destroyed.
in a robotic apocalypse.
In a robotic apocalypse.
And she says, "Yeah, weirdly enough."
Weirdly, yeah.
And he says, "What is it?"
Well, what is it?
She says, "My ex-boyfriend is here."
My ex-boyfriend is here.
And they both go, "Ooh." And he says, "The D-bag?"
The D-bag?
She says, "Are we really going to call him that?"
You're really told that?
And she says, "Yes."
Yes.
He dumped you for a Cylon. He says, "A toaster."
A toaster?
She says, "Yeah, seriously."
Seriously.
I did not know when I started that this is where we were going. But you know what? I regret nothing. All of a sudden, who should enter but the aforementioned D-bag, Demetrius. This guy with the impressive beard. Whoa. He enters the scene. He used to be known as Bob Ross. But now he is here because since the colonies have been destroyed, there are no longer any more happy little clouds. See, I made it work. And he says, "Oh wow, you're both gingers. That's nice." He goes, "Hermia, I love you."
I love you.
Well, actually, I really don't. He goes, "However,
However,
it is the end of the world as we know it."
it is the end of the world as we know
It's just
it.
the end of the world as we know it.
The end of the world as we know
He says,
it.
"The end of the world as we know it."
The end of the world as we know
And he
it.
says, "Yeah, I feel fine."
I feel fine. I don't know what time it is.
He says, "And so,
And so,
since it is the end of the world as we know
since
it,
it is the end of the world as we know it,
you must marry me,
you must marry me.
for I made your father a promise,
For I made your father a promise.
because he paid me lots of money when it was worth such things.
Pay me lots of beer money when it was worth such things.
And now all we have is beer,
Now we all have is beer.
no money anymore,
No money.
and yet that's okay.
And yeah, that's alright.
I'm a functioning alcoholic." He says, "But since it's the end of the world,
But since it's the end of the world,
I feel like that's okay."
I feel like that's alright.
She goes, "Yeah, it only makes you quirky."
Yeah, it only makes it work.
And he takes a drink. He says, "So you will marry me?"
So So you'll marry me?
She says, no.
No.
He says, that's not fair.
That's not fair.
I'm gonna go take a nap.
Now.
And he goes away to the Battlestar Galactica. Now, she turns to her boyfriend and she says, my love.
My love.
He says, yeah. She says, let us run away.
Let us run away.
Let us go to the magical ship,
Let us go to the magical ship.
Cloud 9.
Cloud 9.
I am going there. If you have never seen the 2005 series Battlestar Galactica, spoilers. And he says, oh, that is a pleasure planet. I mean, a pleasure ship.
Oh, that's a pleasure ship.
He goes, I love going there.
I love going there.
And he says, Helena,
Helena,
tell no one where we have gone.
tell no one where we have gone.
She says, my lips are sealed.
Oh, my lips are sealed.
And so they run away, giggling into the night. No, not that dude. She says, oh, here I am.
Here I am.
Aboard Colonial 1 by myself. With no one here to love me.
No one here love me.
Find her somebody to love. Find her somebody to love. Anyone, anywhere, find her somebody to love. Because it's the end of the world. And then, at this moment, Demetrius comes running back into the scene. Still with his beer. And he says, where have they gone?
Where have they gone?
It was very rude of them to leave whilst I was sleeping.
Very rude to leave. I was sleeping.
You put a weird amount of emotion into that. And she says, I shan't tell you.
Shall not tell you.
Well, you are my ex-boyfriend and I hate you.
My ex-boyfriend, I hate you.
He says, what if I promise to date you again?
What if I promise to date you again?
And she says, they went to Cloud 9!
We went to Cloud 9!
Girls, by the way, please never do that. Just don't do that. And they run away giggling into the night. Apparently separately. And so we go to Cloud 9 through a dramatic scene change provided by you. And we meet the king of the Cylons. Oberon. He can only be played by one person who has the ability to stop time and space. Zach Morris. And he is standing here, and he says, I am here
I am here
on Cloud 9.
on Cloud 9.
Where is my love?
Where's my love?
Where is my Titania?
Where's my Titania?
She is my number 6.
She is my number 6.
For 1 through 5 were not great.
For 1 through 5, we're not great.
And 7 through 12 are, I don't know who they are.
And 7 through 12 are like, I don't know who they are.
So, maybe the final 5, go watch it. So, he says, where is she?
Where is she?
At this moment, Titania comes into the scene. And she says, hello, Oberon.
Hello, Oberon.
He says, ill met by starlight, Titania.
Ill met by starlight, Titania.
She says, what do you want?
What do you want?
She says, I want to be in love again.
I want to be in love again.
She says, well, I want to know what love is.
I want to know what love is.
He says, I want you to show me.
I want you to show me.
If you're saying, Shakespeare, this is just a bunch of bad 80s references, you're right. And Titania says, well, we are not in love anymore.
Well, we are not in love anymore.
Because you have kidnapped the changeling baby.
Because you have kidnapped the changeling baby.
You have kidnapped the baby who was the cross between human and Cylon.
You kidnapped the baby who was the cross between human and Cylon.
He says, but the baby was raising my Instagram likes.
But the baby was raising my Instagram likes.
Sometimes I would dress the baby as a lobster and me as a chef.
Sometimes I would dress the baby as a lobster and me as a chef.
Sometimes we would wear matching Raptor pilot uniforms.
Sometimes we would wear matching Raptor uniforms.
She goes, Oberon!
Oberon!
A baby is not something for social media.
Baby is not something for social media.
He says, then what is it for?
Then what is it for?
Seriously, I'm actually just asking. No idea. And she goes, Oberon, until you can respect me and my wishes,
Oberon, until you can respect me and my wishes,
we will not talk again.
we will not talk again.
And she storms away into the night. He says, I will have that baby.
I will have that baby.
My social media demands it.
My social media demands it.
And then he calls out to his ready servant, Puck. He goes, Puck!
Puck!
Because it's still a Midsummer Night's Dream, people, come on. Robert Goodfellow,
Robert Goodfellow!
get your pucking butt out here.
Get your fucking butt out here!
And Robin Goodfellow runs into the sea. And he says, Pikachu, I choose you!
Pikachu, I choose you!
He says, I'm not Pikachu.
I'm not.
He says, I really don't care.
I really don't care.
And he says, Puck,
Puck.
there is a flower that grows
Then as the flower that grows
in the botanical gardens,
in the botanical gardens,
and I need you to pluck it.
and I need you to pluck it.
Rub it into Titania's eyes.
Rub it into Titania's eyes,
And the first thing she espies,
and the first thing she espies,
she will fall madly in love with.
she will fall madly in love with.
And Puck says, I go.
I go.
Look how I go.
Look at how I go.
And then she electrocutes random people. Are you electrocuted? Are you just jumping like a bunny? What is happening?
She's electrocuting people.
Let's go away. All right. All of a sudden, he hears voices on cloud 9. And he says, I hear a voice.
I hear a voice!
I am invisible.
I am invisible!
And he goes invisible. Well, he is a nondescript white guy, so... And so, at this moment, Hermia runs into the scene along with Lysander. And she says, Lysander, my love,
Lysander, my love.
I think... I think we're alone now.
We're alone.
He says, indeed. There doesn't seem to be anyone around. He says, I think we're alone now.
I think we're alone.
He says, the beating of our hearts is the only sound.
Beating of the heart is the only sound.
And also, the thrum of the engines.
The thrum of the engine.
Because we're on a spaceship.
Because we're on a spaceship.
Everyone says, oh yeah,
Oh yeah,
the world has ended.
the world has ended.
At this moment, who should come into the scene but her best friend, Helena? And she says, Bestie!
Bestie.
And she says, Helen,
Helen,
how did you get here onto Cloud 9?
how did you get here onto Cloud 9?
She says, I took a shuttle.
I took shuttle.
Same thing that you did.
Indeed.
And she says, oh, okay.
Oh, okay.
Science fiction.
Science fiction.
She says, what are you doing here?
What are you doing?
She says, I have bad news.
I have bad news.
All of a sudden, you hear Demetrius call from the back, hello! And he comes on the stage, standing uncomfortably close to Hermia, apparently. And he says, Hermia,
Hermia,
have you changed your mind?
have you changed?
She says, why have I changed my mind?
Why have it changed my
He
mind?
says, because I have found you.
Because I found you.
And that's how Where's Waldo is played.
Where's Waldo? It's played.
I find you, you marry me.
I find you. You marry me.
He says, I've never played by those rules.
Oh, I've never played by those
He
rules.
says, well, they're new.
Yeah.
I didn't think the line was that hard. It's just, I am not yours.
I'm not yours.
He says, yeah, she's my girl.
She's my girl.
He says, my girl.
My girl.
My girl.
My girl.
Talking about my girl. And they step forward and start to have a slappy fight. But then, all of a sudden, what should happen but Lysander pulls out a sword and he starts to stab her.
Blood.
And he keeps bleeding. He bleeds on this guy who's laughing. And she says, is the show over?
Is the show over now?
He says, not even close.
Not even close.
And so, I don't know what happens. They just go away, And she, no, go away, go with her, and she says, well, that happened.
That happened.
I was in love,
I was in love,
but he was gone.
but he was gone,
And so, I don't know what to do.
so I don't know what to do.
And all of a sudden, Oberon says, turn around.
Turn around.
Bright eyes. She turns around. She says, who said that?
Who said
He
that?
says, turn around.
Turn around.
Bright eyes.
Bright eyes.
Why are you bugging out your eyes? He's like, turn around, bright eyes. She turns around one more time. And she says, every now and then I fall apart. And he says, but I need you now tonight.
But I need you now tonight.
And I need you more than ever.
And I need you more than ever.
She says, who the hell is talking?
Who the hell is talking?
And she runs away into the night. Yeah, you're still in the shadows. I'm making this up as I go. And he says, oh yeah,
Oh yeah.
I was invisible.
I was invisible.
And so, he is no longer invisible. And Puck runs back into the scene. He says, Puck!
Puck! Puck,
Did you find the flower?
did you find the flower?
And Puck says, yes, I found the flower of Godric Gryffindor.
I found the flag of
Godric Gryffindor.
Godric Gryffindor.
You're a bad nerd if you can't say that. And he says, Puck,
Puck,
there is a new plan.
there is a new plan.
There is a young lady who's in love with an idiot.
There is a young lady who's in love with an idiot.
Make him love her.
Make him love her.
Or at the very least,
Or at the very least,
make her love me.
make her love me.
She goes, what about Titania?
What about
He says, I completely forgot about that part of the show.
I completely forgot about that part of the show.
And so, Puck takes the flower and runs away into the night. And Oberon decides to go away and be creepy elsewhere for now. But then, he comes back. He makes this motion. He says, time out!
Time out!
He says, did anyone ever notice
Did anyone ever notice
that nothing about this show makes any sense?
that nothing about the show makes any sense?
I mean, come on, people!
I mean, come on, people!
He's just stringing along random references.
He's just showing a lot of random references.
And yet you're still laughing.
And you're still laughing.
This is exactly like Saved by the Bell back in the 90s.
This is exactly like Saved by the Bell in the 90s.
And then he puts Shakespeare into a different pose. Says, time in.
Time in.
And he goes away. Why am I doing this? I have no idea. All right. So I have no idea where we are. So, meanwhile,
Flowers.
Titania comes into the scene along with her fairies. Cylons, I have no idea. She says, fairies,
Eddie!
attend me!
Attend me!
And so the fairies come into the scene. Peas blossom and mustard seed. And cobweb. And cobweb. And Stuart. And she says, fairies,
Fairies!
sing me a lullaby.
Sing me a lullaby.
And so the fairies begin to sing. Except for Stuart, who starts to dance. You want to go? Stand out there. I say, hey.
Oh!
Hey.
Oh!
Whoop, Shakespeare style. Oh my God, a fire show, and I'll kill you! Because every once in a while, a Gryffindor's gotta die too. Ladylike. And so, she says, fairies,
Fairies,
you have killed one of your own.
you have killed one of your own.
Well done.
Well done.
I'm going to go to sleep now.
I'm going to go to sleep.
And she goes to sleep. Go to sleep. And the fairies run away, giggling into the night. No. Peace blossom, go away. Cobweb. I see you trying. I see you struggling. Cobweb. Cobweb, stop it! Get out of the way, Peace blossom. You're dead too. Just die, fairies. Stop fighting the inevitable.
Mustard seed will live on!
What? Real quick, you're wearing a really nice dress. Why are you dragging this up? I just killed you. The dress is on you. She got up! Alright, I have no idea what's happening. So, Puck comes into the scene. Sees Titania, rubs the flower into her eyes, and says, magic. All of a sudden, something else should come into the scene. The worst and vilest creature imaginable. An actor. And everyone says, ooh. And there is dramatic music. He comes into the scene. He says, I am Nick Bottom.
I am Nick Bottom.
And since it's the end of the world,
And since it's the end of the world,
my profession is no longer necessary.
my profession is no longer necessary.
I don't know what to do with my life.
I don't know what to do with my life.
I don't know where I'm supposed to be.
I don't know where I'm supposed to be.
I don't know what is.
I don't know what is.
And then Puck comes in and yells, sleep! Sleep! He falls asleep. She says, monster!
Monster.
And she puts the monster head on top of him. And so, and then she runs away, giggling like a maniac. More maniacal. She runs through and starts electrocuting random people. But with more electrocution, you're just tagging them. I will end you. Oh, the flower of Godric Gryffindor's gonna save you. But if you can't electrocute people, nothing will save you! Oh, she actually is using the flower of Godric Gryffindor. Stop it. Ah, in the leg! Oh my god, die. I'm finding a new Puck. I'm finding a younger Puck, a cuter Puck. Yeah. Hey kid, you wanna kill people? Alright, fine, you got the jaw back. At this moment, Titania awakes, stretches and yawns, and then the dog barks, because this show is just messed up. Bottom awakes. She says, oh my. Monster. He says, hee-haw, hee-haw.
Hee-haw, hee-haw.
Because he has been turned into an ass. She says, your species was destroyed.
Your species was destroyed.
And he says, hee-haw, hee-haw.
Hee-haw, hee-haw.
And so they go off and make terrible Goomba babies. Meanwhile, Hermia and Lysander are back in the scene. And she says, we are alone.
We are alone.
He says, yes, indeed.
Yes, indeed.
And she says, people have been slain.
People have been slain.
He says, yes, indeed.
Yes, indeed.
All of a sudden, who should come back but Demetrius. Only it's a different Demetrius. Because he was a Cylon the whole time. There's another one. And he says, I love you.
I love you.
You will marry me.
You will marry me.
She says, what is this?
What is
This is some trick.
this? Is some trick.
And he raises his sword high. And he just starts to kill.
No one died in
Oh, wait. No, wait.
Everyone dies.
Yeah, everyone dies. The audience demanded it. He's like, I thought no one died in this. You apparently weren't here 20 minutes ago. And he's dying a lot. He's choking on his own blood. And he gets in closer and starts making it weirdly personal. You were enjoying this too much. All right, go ahead. All right, and he runs away. She sees him dead alone on the ground. And she says, what do I do now?
What do I do now?
He says, well, you can marry me.
Well, you can marry me.
I have taken out the competition.
I have taken out the competition.
All of a sudden, who should appear but Helena, raising her sword high above her head. And she kills Demetrius. And she says, you cheated on me. And then you came back to life in a different body. But then who should come out but yet another Demetrius? Because again, Cylons. And she starts to kill him. But meanwhile, as he's going down, he kills Hermia. He tries to kill Hermia. And she starts kicking, and he dies a lot. Meanwhile, with all the corpses of all of the Demetrii, because that's the Latinate plural. Stay dead! She says, well, you saved me.
You saved me.
She says, yes.
Yes.
She goes, but you did well too.
But you did well too.
Though you are little, you are fierce.
No, you were little, you were fierce.
And she says, aw. And they take hands and go skipping away into the night. Meanwhile, Oberon re-enters the scene, jumps on stage, and he says, time out.
Time out.
He says, Puck!
Puck.
And Puck comes in, says, Puck, what happened?
Puck, what happened?
Why did your voices go higher? And she says, well, Apparently the Cylons declared more war on the humans,
Apparently the Cylons declared more war on the humans,
and people had to die.
and people had to die.
He says, but the girls ended up together.
But the girls ended up
She
together.
goes, who cares?
Who cares?
It's legal.
Legal.
That's true.
That's true.
And so, he says, but who will love me?
But who will love me?
And at this moment, who should arise but yet another Demetrius? Oberon,
Oberon.
my Oberon,
My Oberon.
I have always loved you.
I have always loved you.
Back in the days when you were with Kelly Kapowski.
Kelly Kapowski.
Back in the days when you were with Tori.
Back in the day, Tori.
Even that weird couple of episodes where you loved Jesse.
Even that weird couple of episodes you like Jesse.
He says, yeah.
Yeah.
He says, but Oberon,
But Oberon.
those days are gone.
But those days are gone.
We are both wearing fashionable shirts.
We're both wearing fashionable shirts.
We look like we were at the very least
We look like we're at the very least.
in Saved by the Bell the college years.
Saved by the Bell the college years.
And Oberon steps down off the stage, steps over another dead Demetrius.
There's so many of me.
I know, right? They take hands. And Oberon says, I can't fight this feeling any longer. He says, I've been going through some circles in my mind. What started out as friendship has grown stronger.
What started as friendship has grown stronger. I got it. I think it's getting flustered.
He says, my life has been such a whirlwind since I saw you.
My life has been such a whirlwind since I saw you.
I've learned to run away from my fear,
I've learned to run away from my fear.
but I feel so secure when we're together.
But I feel so secure when we're together.
You take away my. Oh, sorry. He goes, you give my life some meaning.
You give my life meaning.
You take away all my fear.
You take away all my fear.
And then the audience joins in. And even as I wander, I'm keeping you in sight. You're a candle in the window on a cold darkness night. And I'm getting closer than I ever thought I might. And then all the Demetrius is stand and singing the chorus line. Cause I can't fight this feeling anymore. Get up anyway! I'm done with what I started fighting for. It's time to bring this ship into the shore and throw away the oar. Baby, I just gotta stop this show right now. And then Helena stands. Where did Helena go? Helena stands, gives Shakespeare the sword. Guess everybody died! Building stays standing. He says, wait!
Wait.
What is going on
What's
here?
going on here?
And someone just kills him for fun. So, lords and ladies, my name is Will Shakespeare. That was holy hell. A Midsummer Night's Scream. Should I keep working on it and bring it back next year? All right, Carrie, you gotta send me the video. Because, oh my freaking god, man. Friends, if you felt the show was worth anything, a 1, a 5, a 10, for a 50, I will send Demetrius home with you. Which one? It don't matter. You're all Demetrius. We are all Demetrius. Yeah, even you're a Demetrius. Please throw it in the hat. If you throw in anything, you go home with a token of my affection. It says Shakespeare approves, letting the whole world know that I will Shakespeare love you even if you're setting your mother's curtains on fire. And if you want merchandise, we have fluffy kitten love grenades.
Yeah!
Available for $10, many colors available. And for $20, the comic book Julius Caesar, Beware the Ides of March to the Penguins. All proceeds benefit the GoFundMe set up to help the wife of my late illustrator Todd Brugmans deal with his funeral and final hospital bills. Friends, before you go, let me just say this. Number one, you are all messed up people deep. But number two, thank you. I started this show in 2006. Well, not Midsummer Night's Dream, that was today only. But I started doing my show, Shakespeare Proofs, in 2006. And this month, on the 25th of October, marks when I move away from ever having a day job again. And this becomes my real job. So thank you for making this dream I've had for 20 years a reality. I've been fortunate enough to at least work part-time, if not sometimes full-time, as an actor since I was 18 years old, 20 years ago. And now you have made me the happiest weird little theatre geek in the world. So, as Spock said, I have been and forever shall be your friend. Live long and prosper. And as Jerry Springer says, take care of each other. So, I love you, you love me, this mutual glorious affection. I love you 3,000. You may cheer now.